Aside from my soul.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going out to tackle another job for the lawn care business. It's a big day in my business. We're actually going to be doing our first ever fertility application for one of our customers. What we're going to be doing today is performing step one of a 6-step application series here, which I'll be making videos on throughout the year. On this property specifically, we're going to be giving it its first fertilizer application of the season, as well as a little bit of liquid aeration to get that soil opened up and to increase air water nutrient penetration. So with all that being said, please come along and let's have a good time. Let's spray some grass, man. All right, let's go. All right, so as you probably saw in the intro of the video there, I got my product all mixed up in my sprayer here. This is the Sprayers Plus FH25E. This is a great sprayer from my buddies over at Sprayers Plus. As a matter of fact, if you want, I will leave a link down in the description below to a coupon code that you can use with the link that'll give you free shipping on your purchase of any Sprayers Plus sprayer. And you may notice I'm using my small one. I actually have 3 of them. 2 of them I use for fertilizer, like this one, and then my other one, which is the YT25E, the professional one. I'd rather use that one right now, but I use that one for weed control, and I figured it's a great idea to dedicate one sprayer to weed control and another for fertilizer, so then that way you don't have to cross-contaminate and, you know, the whole deal. We don't have to worry about that. So anyway, I'd rather be using my big one, which is this one. Let me pull it out right here. The 105EX. As you can see, this is a beaut. This one gets the job done. But unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of troubles with the pump. I got to troubleshoot it. The pump's leaking. Might have gotten some residue in there that I got to clean out. And yeah, that'll probably be more content coming out. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, in the meantime, got the little guy here coming to the rescue. He's gonna do the job today. We got some 1801 green punch in here, liquid aeration, all sorts of stuff that we're gonna talk about once we get to the property. So without further ado, let's get over there. I don't know if I could do it, man. It's a little too hot. Got to take the sweatshirt off, you know. Spring is here, my friends. Just love it. Oh man, the wind blew that over. I was gonna get a sick shot of me pulling out. Anyway, I don't have time for that, but had to run back and get the camera. Now we'll be on our way. It sucks when that happens because, especially when you're filming on the field, you just never know. You never know if you got the shot or not. So the mystery continues. All right, let's go. All right, so here we are. This is the first ever fertilizer account we are doing. Here's a good look at the lawn. You could see actually looking pretty good. Now, I get a lot of people in the comments who will panic when they see this, right? Their lawn looks pale, little thin, and you guys are thinking immediately, oh no, I don't have any grass in here. But in reality, what you need to do in this situation is look at the positives, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. You could see, we get down here and look, as I've talked about before, when you have a good stand of turf in here, it doesn't necessarily have to be 100% of the area, but when you got at least 20 to 50% of viable grass here, that's a good sign, and it indicates that, you know, you have a good turf stand that just needs a little bit of care. And on top of that, you could see standing very tall. Just got to give it some nutrients and we should be very good. So there's a little boulevard right there, front yard over here, and then curves all the way around to the back here. Here's the back lawn right here, very small, pretty simple, pretty easy to treat. Got some weeds back here. We're not really going to worry about those right now, as our main objective is to push the turf, and then over time we can gradually start to choke out the weeds. So that's really our method here, right? We're not going to tackle the weeds right away with chemicals. We're going to do what we can right now to thicken up the turf, which over time will naturally choke out these weeds, so not a big concern. Finishing up the tour here, you could see coming back out to the front here, and then coming over here, here's the side yard. Now, another quick tip I want to give to all of my first time lawn care guys who are doing fertilizer for the first time is make sure that you get a measurement ahead of time of the property. One good thing to do, especially when you're doing this as a service, is to get the customer's address, type it into an online measuring tool like findlotsize.com, and then just map out all the areas and figure out how big they are, add it up, get your total, and then you'll figure out how big the lawn area is. So then that way you'll know how much product you need per 1,000 square feet. In my case here, we get about 7,000 square feet of turf here, front, back, and sides. And to start off our fertility regimen here, we're going to go ahead and hit it with our first application of the day, which is going to be 1801 Green Punch at 16 ounces per 1,000, followed up by an application of Next Aerate at 9 ounces per 1,000 square feet. That's going to be enough to give us a nice color kick, as well as open up the soil to make room for more root growth in the long run, like we always talk about. So with further ado, let's start putting some product down. All right, here we go. So one little thing I like to do before I start spraying, especially with one of these battery powered sprayers, is I like to go ahead, kick it on, get the motor running, and I want to go ahead and just go ahead and recirculate the product through the pump here, like so, just to make sure that it's flowing evenly, because if you don't do this ahead of time, you possibly hold the risk of getting to your client's house and then having the sprayer plug up mid-application. That's not something that you want to happen. So one good way to make sure that your spray is good ahead of time is to do this. Do it for like a good minute or so. Make sure things are pumping through consistently. Make sure it's maintaining a consistent stream. And if you do that, you're gonna save yourself a whole lot of hassle, and it's gonna make you look better in front of the customer, because the last thing you want to do at a customer property like this, again, is have your sprayer get plugged up and then have to spend more time here. Because one of the things about fertility that makes us so profitable is you can be in and out of the job, fast. So more time that you spend here, that's more money that you're losing that you could be making elsewhere. Kind of like I'm doing right now, making this video. But you know what? I don't care, because I'm dropping the knowledge. But you guys get the idea. Time is money, right? So we don't want to waste our time, so that way we can make more money. With that being said, let's go ahead and get this first application down.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
You guys want to know what good coverage looks like? Let's see if I can find it right there. Check that out. See the stains on it? See the black spots on there? Those are stains of liquid gold that are going to turn this lawn around. More to come on this. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, there you go. First application of the season for my customers and my business in the books. I want to thank all of you guys for coming along, and also I want to say a big thanks to my sponsor, Greene County Fertilizer. I want to thank all of you guys for your loyalty to me over the past couple of years, and the whole DIY pro community as a whole. Really appreciate you guys. Wouldn't be doing half the things I'm doing today if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you very much. And with that, I also just want to make one thing clear. I am not a professional applicator. This is my first time doing customer lawns, and Greene County products, I really like using them because, if I'm going to be honest, they're there's a whole lot of margin for error with them, right? You have tons of flexibility, and if you do happen to go over the border with them, kind of like I talked about in a previous video, more is the merrier with it. You're not really going to hurt anything. So that's one reason why I really like to use Greene County products. And with that, again, going back to what I said earlier, I'm not much of a professional applicator. So any of my professional friends out there who've been doing this for a while, please leave your comments, leave your input down below. It just really helps me learn and grow as a professional applicator and as a person, really. So your comments would be much appreciated. So that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. And if you have any additional questions or suggestions, again, leave those down below and I will try to get back to those as soon as I can. With that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If I don't see you guys next time, your lawn is going to be dominated. See you later.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight.